Okay, well, I just want to welcome you guys all tonight. Tonight, we're just going to do a quick overview about what Q Sciences is. And let me get this shared with everybody. Okay, so let me get started here. Welcome to the call, and we're going to try and keep this as quick and informative as possible. And I just want to welcome you all on. The cool thing about Q Science is my name is Sean Carlin, and my wife and I are Emerald leaders with the company. We're part of the Vice President of Sales team. And just something that's really cool about Q Sciences and what we're about to present to you guys is it doesn't matter who you are, where you are in life, what you're doing. There's a way that we can fit you into your lives and into your income stream. Second, we're getting some weird noises here. Let me try and do this. No, it went away. Okay. And so we have something for you no matter where you are, what you're looking for. The cool thing about when you start a business is with something like Q is you get to do it on your own terms. It's not about having a boss or answering to somebody or working certain hours. You get to do what you want, when you want, and how you want. And we're just here to help you and guide you on your way, rather than tell you, no, you have to do this, you have to do this. This is something you can truly just fit into your life, whatever way you think is possible. If you're new to this and you haven't heard much about Q, it's real important that you recognize that when you're starting a business, a side gig such as this, is you really got to partner with the right people and the right company. Q was founded in 2012, so we're not a brand new company. We've been around long enough that we have the track record, we have the suppliers, we have all this stuff in place. But given that we rapidly changed the company coming up on almost 2 years ago, and this number here is 433% growth, is actually much bigger now than it was. I think we're over 500% growth in the last couple of years. And we're just all about having the best products, the best technology in the industry. Everything we do, it's Q Sciences stands for quintessential. So everything we do, we try to be the leader and the top at it. I'm going to introduce you guys to someone on the call real quick here. We have Bryan Colucci on. He's out in California. He's a bronze leader with the company. They're doing some amazing things. And I'm going to have it jump over to Bryan. Let me unmute you. Oh, it won't let me unmute you. Bryan, you'll have to unmute yourself. There you go. And I'm going to hand it to Bryan for a minute here.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate everyone else's time, and just being here and taking a look at what we have our hands on. This is super exciting. Like Sean said, my name is Bryan Colucci. I'm calling in from Southern California, and I'm super excited to share this information with you guys. The right mentors, having the right people on the corporate side is super important. And this gentleman right here, the CEO and founder of the company, he's Mark Wilson. Has a proven track record of success, brilliant entrepreneur, super calculated. And every time you meet him, you feel really, really humbled. It doesn't matter if, you're super classy or the complete opposite. He still treats you the same exact way. And he never acts out of emotion. And that's one thing I really, really admire about him. He's a brilliant entrepreneur, created a lot of success in real estate up in the upper Seattle area. And so, this whole project here with Q Sciences, he just really wants to help other people and families and, anyone looking for a vehicle to change their life, improve their health or finances, and, just how this is how he wants to give back. But Jake Spencer, another incredible straight shooter individual. What I love about him is, again, he's always the same person, and every time you meet him, he's an absolute visionary. He has another track record of success in the field side and in the corporate side as well. So, to have someone who's been in the trenches, done the work, built teams of tens of thousands of people all over the globe, that really speaks a lot. And then now to have him on the more on the corporate side, consulting and mentoring a lot of us here, he's a great mentor of Sean and I's, and just really, really honored to have him leading the way. And Mr. Bengt Manuelson, he's just came on recently, I think 4 or 5 months ago, and he's really leading the expansion in Europe. And Europe's going to explode, or it's exploding currently. And it's nice to have, his experience, a lot of experience in the field. It's great to have his experience over in the European market, helping us expand and, really, really bring Q Sciences to all the countries. And, Europe has such strict standards. And so I'm honored. I think we're up to like 17 different countries right now, maybe more than that. And so he's overlooking everything and making sure that we're doing everything compliant and here for the long haul.
Now, I'll jump in real quick here. And this is something that's really cool about Q2 is that if you come into this company and you think, okay, I know people in Europe that would like this, we have a way of getting them plugged in. So you don't necessarily even have to go over there to bring this opportunity to them. If you let us and Brian and whoever invited you to this call know that you have people over in these certain countries, we can help them get plugged into the events that are already taking place over there, and you can build a global business from day one.
I know, and your wife's over in Australia right now and just crushing it over there. So that's, super exciting. For a small investment, you get to build a global business.
Yeah.
And, this is what really caught our eye. Dr. Stephen Kimberly, he's another visionary. He's absolutely incredible and has another proven track record of success. 38 years experience he's a naturopath, and he actually created was one of the founders of WebMD. And so he has really strict guidelines and standards, and to have him formulating a product line and really overseeing everything is really, really unique and special. He's extremely charismatic. I got the chance to chat with him in an elevator a couple times when we were at one of our last conferences. And so, just he's super humble and great to be around.
Yeah.
We have a full suite of products here, very diverse, and basically have something for everyone, to help you in certain areas such as nutrition, supplements, fitness, or boosting, helping out with the metabolism a little bit. Sublingual sprays, these are super unique and definitely caught my eye in the beginning. It's just a spray you spray under your tongue, super innovative for people that have trouble swallowing, pills. Then the skincare line, I know Sean and I use this, and, most men don't use skincare, but most men don't use skincare, but it's super clean.
But they should, because you don't want to look like that dry, nasty old guy when you're only 40.
And then the hemp line, I'm sure most everyone's on here to check out the hemp line. So very diverse product line. Love what we're doing here, and I love what's about to happen in the next couple weeks and the future, the next 9 years. Solid growth plan. So this is one of the flagship, or this is the flagship product, or one of the flagship stacks that we've got here at Q. And I really, really love the Q Max specifically. It's really helped me with a lot of things personally, and then everyone I've introduced it to. But what really stood out was the science behind it, the science and the studies that actually prove what it can do. It's just an incredible product. It's a full body supplement right here. It's a little core pack that you take in the morning and in the afternoon. And Align is another great addition to this pack. Helps with inflammation. then probiotics and omegas basically explain themselves, but the probiotics got a double encapsulated cover on it, so it gets into the intestine. And the biggest thing over here is absorption. These supplements, you actually feel a difference from taking these supplements. Most people within a couple days. And so, I used to be that guy at GNC, just kind of looking around, or I don't know if I could say that name of the company, but used to be in a store, just looking around, kind of guessing, maybe I should take this, maybe I should take that. And so it's really nice that this is a full body supplement. There's no guesswork. And so it's really, really simple.
What's crazy about this, and not to get too graphic, but when you take a normal multivitamin, your pee turns fluorescent yellow because it's all just passing through your system. You take ours and it doesn't, because our system's actually absorbing it. So, other companies put on there, you look at the back, it says 5,000% of this, 400% of this. Well, yeah, technically, I guess that molecule can count as whatever it's supposed to be, but it's not actually broken down into a form that your body can absorb. And the FDA and all this stuff doesn't give a crap about that, but ours does. We do it the right way. I've never had another vitamin that has all this stuff in it that you take that doesn't turn your pee fluorescent yellow. So
that's a great. I didn't notice that in the beginning, but that's definitely a factor.
Yeah.
And this system here, this is really, really special. Everyone could stand to lose a couple pounds, or maybe tone up, or gain some muscle. And if you're interested in that, or someone that is, just recently came out with a website called myqfit.com, and it's basically everything you need to start your journey. There's recipes on there. There's coaching, there's little quick 5-10 minute workouts in the morning, supplement advice. And these pictures are from one of our recent, we had an event back in September, and there was a contest, and, people in the organization were actually, I think they gave away over $25,000. And so these were some of the contest winners, and the transformations and the before and afters are, speak for themselves. So I love these EQ shakes on there. They're great for these little EQ shakes in the center there. They're awesome for if you're busy in the morning and you just want to rush out the door, but you want to make sure, you don't skip breakfast or don't have time for a full meal. Those things are super, super filling. I mean, I'm a big guy, and, I sometimes require a lot of food to get filled up. And so taking these, I know that I have all the nutrients, it's balanced out, and keeps me full till lunch, so I'm not overeating at lunch. And so that's one of my favorite products there. And back to the sprays here. These sublingual sprays, you spray under the tongue. Incredible delivery for nutrients. Great for kids, great for the elderly. And if anyone that has trouble swallowing pills, that's definitely something you want to look into here. And as the seasons change, we're sometimes battling, immunity. We want to strengthen our immunity. So this is a good preventative supplement or vitamin to get into your system. And, if you travel a lot, if you're on planes, again, building up that immunity is really, really key to keeping your health maintained. Super easy. I just throw these in the truck or in my pocket. And they're pretty much, we have one in both cars, my wife's purse, everywhere in the house. And the fully methylated vitamins on them is, so you're able, again, back to the absorption subject, it's most nutrients are worthless if you're not absorbing them properly. And I believe it's the MTHFR gene is a gene that most like 40% of the population carries currently. And so you may be taking vitamins and not absorbing them properly. And so the fully methylated B vitamins is super, super key, and helps with energy and clarity, and just making sure your body's getting those nutrients, because your body doesn't produce the B vitamins. So very, very important.
Yeah, and if you have kids or a wife or a spouse or in-laws coming over, or you're traveling and you don't have at least 5 of those sleep sprays in your house, you're insane, because they are a game changer. And like Ryan mentioned, my wife is in Australia right now, which is 16 hours. Tomorrow plus, I don't know. It's tomorrow afternoon there right now. And if she didn't have that sleep spray, there's no way she'd be functioning because she'd be so screwed up on that time zone. And we give them to our kids, and all of these products are safe for your kids to use. So.
I love that sleep spray.
Yeah.
I take it, 3 to 4 nights a week, and, trying to shut your mind off at the end of a busy day, 10, 15 minutes, and I sleep fine, don't wake up groggy. Very, very, very much in love with that little spray there. But back to our skincare. Let's just give this a moment of silence, because I've been using this for a couple of months now, off and on when my wife lets me. And, this little product here, I mean, currently right now you're most likely are looking at a screen or a phone, and, your skin's being damaged by these blue light rays. And so this product right here is super unique. Actually helps block against blue light damage, and it's got full spectrum hemp in it. And so you're getting all the benefits of that. It's 3 products. You take them in a row. One's a scrub, one's a repair serum, and it's just super clean, not greasy at all. And I love the way it smells. It's kind of refreshing, and I've noticed a big difference, and we're starting to see the before and afters roll in right now, and just complete game changer. Very, very impressed with this product.
Yeah, I like I said, just like you, I've never used a skincare really before. I've used lotion occasionally, but so I've been using this, and I ran out of the moisturizer a couple of days ago, and I didn't know where we had more, but I didn't know where it was. So I just grabbed some lotion off my wife's sink that she left behind and put it on, and literally, like, I felt gross. Like, it felt like I was smearing like oil of some sort on me, and it just, I don't know, maybe you ladies have more experience with skincare and you can tell the difference between these things, but it was kind of mind-blowing to me to really feel the difference.
And I like how it doesn't, like when you, like in relationship to that, when you sweat, with this product line, you don't feel that oily moisture coming off you. It's
probably
sweat.
absorbing into her, just like all our other products. It's probably actually absorbing to where it needs to go and just sitting on the surface. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but that's what kind of it feels like to me. So,
and another thing about I think it's the primer or the scrub. The scrub has a primer in it, so I guess that's a huge value. Or one of the products has a primer in it. One of the ladies pointed out to me a couple of days ago, and so that was a huge benefit to ladies that are watching this. As from an investment standpoint, this is a great investment.
Former painting contractor, I can tell you, primer is very important. So,
awesome. And here's our full spectrum hemp line. Again, got something for everyone. Whether you're an athlete, if you don't like the taste of some of the hemps or some of the tinctures, you can go over to the pet line there, and that's just an all natural flavor, and it's completely compatible for humans. We got some incredible topicals, one for recovery and one for just if you don't want if you want less of that heating sensation. And these roll-ons on the right these are a lot of fun. You keep them in your pocket, direct contact, super concentrated. And then of course our skincare line, and just all these products are incredible. They dissolve really quickly in water. They're all water soluble. Got something for our four-legged friends. And this product line again has a 9-year growth plan. So always being innovative, and this company's always looking out for our future and making sure we have something cutting edge, and just a very diverse product line that's just constantly expanding. So I'm super excited about this hemp line, and again, all the certifications, the little barcode you can scan on the side and take you right to your certs and testing. I mean, I don't know any other companies that are doing that right now. And so Q's really big on compliance and certification and making sure things are done properly. And I know that with this hemp line, we're going to be here for a really, really long time.
For sure.
With hemp.
So, this is...
Yeah, I was going to hand it back over to Sean here, and what I love about him is, he's really good at explaining all the ins and outs from more of a business standpoint. Him and his wife are just super successful in this company, and he can really, really explain all the growing trends, and he's going to take it from here.
Yeah, so the cool thing about this is the hemp market we know is exploding. People are making huge money in the market, but it's also kind of volatile, and that a lot of companies have come into the hemp market and disappeared real fast because they weren't doing things the right way. They were not testing their products. And occasionally I get someone that say, oh, well, I can't take hemp because I get my blood tested and it might show I use drugs. Well, every single batch of our hemp is tested and is within the levels that won't show up on drug tests. They don't, it doesn't have the THC in it that marijuana does. And every single, like Brian said, every single product we have that has hemp has a little barcode that you can scan, and then it takes you right to the test results of that exact batch. And no other company's doing this. And because we're doing this, and because we're doing things right, this is why we're able to go to other countries. We're one of the only companies right now that is shipping hemp into Australia, because we're the only ones that did things right. All the other ones got shut down because their products weren't legal. It's just such a huge timing play that to get into the hemp industry, you can go buy a farm and maybe a manufacturing facility and do all this stuff. And maybe in 5 or 6 years, you'll be all ready to start shipping product, or you can join Q. Q can handle the back end for you, and you can just be the person out front making the money. The cool thing about that is that everything we do is basically right here. We have an entire business. Everything we need is right in our pocket. It's all right there on our app on our phone. So you don't need anything else other than this app to be able to start a business here. There's 2 ways you can join Q. You can become what we call a preferred customer, and that way you sign up, you get your products shipped right to your door every month. You don't have to worry about when you're going to run out of skincare at the end of the month, because the new products will show up. So you'll actually use your product knowing that the next one is coming. That's great. And we even do something where if you're a customer of ours, you can refer 3 customers to us, and then we will ship you your product for free every month. I mean, no one else does that. How many times have you shared something you saw at Target on Facebook to your friends, being excited, ooh, Target, or here's my Starbucks coffee? Well, they're not paying you anything to do that. They're not giving you anything to share them. We are. The other way to become involved with Q is to become an ambassador. That's where you can jump in and you can start building a team and selling product and start being a legitimate part of this hemp industry and start making money at it. You get all the tools, the website, the app, back office support, and we're actually right on the cusp of completely relaunching our website, which is going to be even better. Direct links to products to sell. It's going to be a game changer. You get that, you get the tax benefits of owning your own business. Having owned my own business for 20 years, I can tell you that if you do not have a home-based business, you're crazy. Because even if you're a regular, salary W-2 employee and you think you get money from taxes back at the end of the year, the amount of things you can write off when you have a home-based business and a good tax accountant. Now, I'm not going to claim I'm a tax accountant here, but the things you can write off are a game changer. We also have the financial freedom movement, which we want to help people succeed, not just in business, but in life. So we have financial coaches on staff at Q that once you sign up to become an ambassador, from day one, you have access to these people that can help you figure out your financial situation. We personally use them. We had, I don't know the exact number. I'm afraid to ever add it up because it was a scary number, but it was, let's just say it was north of $75,000 on credit cards when we joined Q. And the financial coaches helped us decide how to pay which card gets paid first, and organized our money, how much money went into savings. Me being me, I would have just said, every check we make going to go 100% on credit cards. But no, they had us start building a savings plan first and a retirement plan. And now we have a retirement plan and a savings plan, and our credit cards are all paid off. So they were a huge, huge help. And it only costs $80 to get started. I mean, I've been a general contractor for 20 years, like I said, and people say, it's easy to start a business. It's easy to be a contractor. And I say, okay, wait, back up. First, to become a contractor, I had to buy a truck, so 30 to 50,000, depending on what you wanted to buy. I had to buy probably at least 10 grand in tools just to get started from day one. I had to get a business license. I had to get a contractor's license. I had to sign up for my federal employer number. I'm talking tens of thousands of dollars of stuff and a boatload of paperwork, and just to become a contractor and not even have a physical store or a product to sell, just to be able to offer my services. And here you get everything for $80. The company handles the shipping, handles the support, handles the payroll. Everything is handled through Q, all for $80, which is pretty insane. The first thing you do when you sign up to become an ambassador with Q is you're going to pick which products you're going to get. So when you sign up to become an ambassador, it's important you sign up and you get this thing set up. On the left there, or on my left, is the Q Core Complete. This is the Q Max, Q Line, Q Biotics, all in one thing. Or the most popular thing we have right now is the Q Fuse Pack, which is the Q's Fuse and the Q's Renew Hemp Cream, which is awesome. However, if you're signing up to become an ambassador and really signing up with true intentions to grow a business, then you're going to want to get one of these bigger packs. And the reason you do that is you're going to want these products on hand to give to your people that are coming on, to give out as samples, to say, here, try this, to have people over to your house to try it. And this is truly what we do. We have all this and more on hand at all times, because we ship it out to people that want to try it. We have people over to the house. We have new people that signed up that can't wait for their shipment, but they have people that want to try it. So you definitely want to look into that and get back with the person that invited you to this call tonight to really help you through this process right here. There's 4 ways to earn money with Q. One, if you just want to sell our products and get customers, then that's easy. We have a program and we pay one of the highest rates for that in the industry. The second way is if you want to build a team, you make money off everything, every customer under you. You make money off every person that signs up under you and every person that signs up under you's customers. Also, we have different ranks in the company, and every time you hit a new rank, there's a bonus attached to that. And then again, the financial freedom movement, which is pretty cool, that once you start hitting ranks in the company will start sending money on your behalf. So they don't send it to you, they send it on your behalf to either a debt of your choice or a qualified savings plan. In the beginning for us, we had it sent to one of our credit cards. And then when our credit cards are paid off, now we have that money actually go to a retirement plan, which, again, having been self-employed for 20 years, I had no retirement plan. Every dollar extra we had either went back into the company or got spent on living, because being a contractor, you don't have a lot of money laying around at the end of the day. This is our comp plan. If you've ever been in the industry before, this is going to be kind of shocking, but this is our comp plan. This is it. 1 page. Last company I was with, it was probably about 25 pages long, and you would have to have a PhD in quantum mathematics to try and figure it out. The genius thing about Q's comp plan is at the end of the month, you know exactly what your paycheck is going to be. You don't have to wait for the company to do some mysterious calculation and tell you how much money you made that month. So if you look up here in box 1, this is the customer sales commission. So however many customers you had, you can easily see here that, you know, when you sold that amount, that's the percentage you get back on it. And box 2 is the different ranks in the company. And if you look at the blue column, that's qualified OV, that's how much total qualified volume you and all the people under you had. If you had, say, 1,500, your commission's $250. If you had 25,000, your commission's 4,000. It's just simple. It's almost a salary. No other company in the industry is doing this. This is a game changer right here. And then one of my favorite columns, box 3 here, is, like I said, every time you hit a new rank in the company, you earn this bonus. So if you hit the rank of elite, you get the $750 check, and then you also get a $1,500 bonus. If you hit the rank of gold, that's an $8,000 check and an $8,000 bonus. Now, if you hit gold, you also had already hit silver, bronze, elite, executive, pro, and builder below you, so you earned all those bonuses as well. They're cumulative. They're not just the one that you hit any particular month, but you can earn all of these. And my wife and I have earned all of them up through the emeralds. So our last bonus was the $50,000 bonus, which was a pretty nice bonus to get. There's 3 guiding principles that Q really pushes, and this is going to be a lot different than other companies in our industry. We're not here trying to convince you to join a party. We're not going to try and convince you to join to get rich quick. We're not going to try and convince you to join the clique, or a lot of these companies have this kind of cult mentality. No, we want you to join, A, to get your financial house in order. You're going to do that through making more money at Q Sciences, and we're going to have you start a savings plan and stick to it. It's kind of a weird thing to hear, but we want people to be financially stable because it helps you build a business, and it helps you attract the right kind of people to your business. And the future is in your hands. I mean, we have the opportunity, we have the timing. This is kind of lightning in a bottle right now. And I can't stress this enough, that this is the time to hit the ground running and decide if you want to do this and change the rest of your life. You know, as a contractor, I was spinning my wheels. I was working my butt off, doing jobs, building up clientele, but I couldn't get ahead. You know, I could work harder, I could charge more for jobs, but there's only one of me. I couldn't expand my business out of my local area. I mean, I guess I could have if I would have hired a manager or a foreman to run some different job market and then hire a salesman. Now I'm talking hundreds of thousands of dollars of payroll and huge headaches and liability, and my insurance costs would have gone through the roof. But with Q, I'm able to build teams all over the country and all over the world just through the palm of my hand. And there is nothing else out there that I have found that gives you this opportunity. And that's why we're running with it. And the people that are running with it with us are changing their lives, changing their futures completely. I mean, I expect in 10 years to have several million in the bank and living life the way I want to live it. And that's just me. I mean, if it sounds crazy to you, that's okay. But it sounded crazy to me before I really got on board on this thing too. So I just want to invite you to get back with the person that invited you and share with them any questions. Or, you know, we ran through a lot of this stuff really quick, and there's a lot of stuff we probably kind of grazed over just to keep this short. But thank you again for coming, and hope to talk to you guys all soon.
Thank you so much, Sean. Appreciate your time.